What is up, guys? My name's Dante, and thank you very much for watching another video. Today we have two familiar guests to the channel. We have Nathan over here playing Selvala, Heart of the Wilds, against Craig, who's also been on the channel playing Queen Marchesa. Neither of these commanders have been seen yet, so please comment down below what you think. And if you guys would like to start off, Nathan, by telling us a little bit what the commander that you're playing does.
So, Selvala, Heart of the Wilds, 3-drop, 2/3, Elf Scout. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power, and then I can pay a green, tap it, and add X mana in any combinations of colors to my mana pool, where X is the greatest power among creatures I control.
Sweet, sounds awesome. And Craig, why don't you tell us a little bit about Queen Marchesa?
So I'm playing the second iteration of Queen Marchesa. This one has Death Touch and Haste. When Queen Marchesa enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent is the Monarch, put a 1/1 Black Assassin creature token with Death Touch and Haste onto the battlefield. And for anyone who doesn't know, the Monarch is just, when you're the Monarch, at the end of your turn, you draw another card, and whenever you're dealt combat damage to the Monarch, the person who dealt damage to you is now the Monarch. I think it's just combat damage, or is it just any type of damage?
It's combat damage.
Okay, so it's combat damage.
I'm pretty sure.
Awesome, sounds good. And who is going to be on the play today?
I am, and I've got 7 cards.
Nathan on the play with 7 cards, and Craig on the draw with
7.
All right, well, without wasting any more time, let's get right into it.
Let's play a Forest, tap it for an Elvish Mystic, and pass the turn.
Sounds good. Gonna go ahead and draw. I'm gonna play an Urborg, and I'm gonna pass after that.
I will untap, I'm going to draw, play a Forest, tap these, and play Selvala. Go ahead.
Let's draw. Let's go ahead and play a Plains. Let's tap 2, and let's put a Darkstale Mutation on Selvala.
Damn, okay. That's pretty good.
After that, I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Let's... tap for 1, 2. I'm going to play Lotus Cobra.
Okay.
Then I'm going to play a Forest, trigger the Cobra. I'm going to add a green mana. 3 green mana. I'm going to play a Fierce Empath. Whenever Fierce Empath enters the battlefield under my control, I can search my library for a creature card with CMC 6 or greater and put it into my hand. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to pass a turn.
Sounds good. Untap and draw. Alright, let's go ahead and play a Mountain. Let's go ahead and play 2. Let us play a Thought Vessel. And let's play 2. And I'm going to play an Orzhov Signet. And after that, I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay, with the Fierce Empath, I'm going to find Vorinclex.
Sounds bad. Good. Yes, good.
Sounds terrifying.
Vorinclex is always a good choice.
Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger, 8-drop, 7/6 Praetor. Trample. When I tap a land for mana, add another mana of that type. Whenever an opponent taps a land of mana, that land doesn't untap during your next untap step.
Yeah.
That goes in my hand, and then you pass the turn.
Yep.
I'm going to untap, I'm going to draw, play this Forest, trigger the Cobra. I'm going to add a green mana. I've got 6 mana total. Let's play a Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah.
Carnage Tyrant, 6 mana, 7/6, can't be countered, trample, hexproof.
It's a lot of bad.
Attack for 3.
I'll take 3. Going to 27 or 37.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Let's untap all this. Draw. Don't like to see that. Let's play a Mountain. Let's go ahead and play 4. Let's play Queen Marchesa.
Awesome.
Let's go ahead and pay 1 into 1/2, and I'll play a Swiftfoot Boots.
Yep.
I am now the Monarch.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just keep track of that. That'll be easy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has haste, but I don't really like any of that. I mean,
You got haste there?
Yeah. You also have an indestructible bug.
Haha.
I knew that would come in handy. I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn. At my end step, I'm going to draw a card. Okay, go for it.
Untap everything. Draw. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Cast Kodama's Reach. Search my library for 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put one into play tapped and the other onto the battlefield. Or put one into play, tap, and the other into my hand. Surprise, surprise, they're both going to be forests.
No.
Does look like a lot of mana over there.
Yes. So one into play tapped. That is going to trigger Lotus Cover. I'm going to add a green mana. I'm going to play one, which is going to add another green mana. Then let's just tap one forest and cast a Courser of Crewfix.
Sure.
Play with the top card of my library revealed. It's a forest.
Well, that's ideal. I
um,
think I know every card in your hand, and now it's on top of your library.
no, you don't know one of the cards.
Vorinclex?
Or no, you know Vorinclex. I played the forest. That I
Oh, you
got.
did play the forest. That's
Yeah.
right. Never mind. It's hard to keep track of all your lands.
I want to draw a card, so I don't really care if Connor's Tyrant dies. I want to attack for 7.
I really want that 1/1 assassin, so I'll take the 7.
Okay, I'm going to become the Monarch.
Okay.
And move to my end step.
Sure.
Draw this forest. Reveal the top card of my library. It's a forest.
Awesome.
And go ahead.
Okay. See, I hope I stop drawing lands. That would be nice. Let's draw. Well, that's something, I guess. Let's go ahead and play an Orzhov Basilica and return a mountain to my hand. I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to go ahead. Oh, that's right. Sorry, trigger. I get my 1/1. It says it's a human, but pretend like it's an assassin. Death touch and haste. Pay 1 for Carrion Feeder.
Yep.
And, you can't block, but I can sacrifice a creature to put a 1 counter on Carrion Feeder.
Yep.
Let's see, you have a 2/1, 1/1. Yeah, I don't quite have enough. Because he would just block with Fierce Impith and your Insect. So, I'm going to go ahead and pay 1, and I'm going to equip Swiftfoot Boots to Marchesa.
Okay.
And after that, I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Untap. Untap. Draw forest, reveal the top card. It's a forest. Jeez. Talk about flooded. I think what I want to do... Let's play the forest off the top.
Okay.
Trigger Lotus Cobra, I'm going to get a green mana. There's the 4th forest in a row off the top. Okay.
Trigger on the Courser?
Oh, yes, I gain a life.
Yes, you do. I would like to gain life right about now.
So I have a green mana floating. 6, 7, 8, 9. Green, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yay.
Vorinclex.
So I have 1 round to untap my lands, and then after that.
Yeah, and then after that, you get every other round
Yes.
to tap your lands.
I'm very aware of that.
Attack for 7.
Block with the 1/1 Death Touch.
Sounds good. Take 6, trample.
Take 6. Going down to 24.
I'm going to move to the end step. I'm the Monarch.
Yep.
Gonna draw that forest.
Is it another forest?
No, it is a Bramble Crush.
Yeah. Okay.
And go ahead.
Untap. Draw. That's something, I guess. Let's play a swamp. Let's play 2. Oh, that's right. Another 1/1 assassin.
Yep.
They keep coming. So I'm gonna play 2. I'm gonna play a Leadenmer. I can add black to my mana pool. So 1/1. Yeah, I kind of just want that 1 land tapped right now.
Yeah, you've got to cast... Whenever you cast spells, you have to make sure they do something very relevant. Otherwise, you're not going to get to cast them every turn.
Kind of regret doing that. I should just tap Thought Vessel and Orzhov Signet to play Leadenmer. But you live and you learn. Yeah, I like having a bunch of Death Touch creatures here to block. So
yeah, that's annoying.
I'm going to go ahead and just pass the turn after that.
Yep. Untap. Draw Bramble Crush. Reveal an Elvish Piper.
Gross.
So I have about 1 million mana because of Vorinclex.
Something like that.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 if I have a land, which you know I have plenty.
15 with Elvish Mystic.
Yep. Well, let's just get things started. I'm going to play a forest, trigger Lotus Cobra, add a green mana.
16 mana.
Trigger on the Crufix.
Yes, I'm bad at remembering that trigger.
There's a lot of land triggers you have to remember right now.
Yeah. And so I've got green mana. Then we'll do 7 mana total. Let's cast a Karn Liberated.
I don't like that.
Now, let's tap for 4, and I'm going to cast Bramble Crush on the Swiftfoot Boots.
Okay.
I'm going to tick Karn down to 3 and exile Marchesa.
In response, I'm going to sacrifice it to Carrion Feeder to put a 1/1 counter.
Sounds good.
Is there any reason why I would not want Marchesa in the command zone? No, she'll go to the command zone.
Sounds good. This has Death Touch.
Correct.
So, I will not be attacking with my Vorinclex, and I'll be passing the turn.
Okay, I'm going to leave this tapped. I'm going to draw. Oh, God. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just play a mountain. Let's play 1 into 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5.
Yep.
Do I want to do that or do I want to do that? Let's do 6. And I'll bring back
He's tapping the lands.
Queen Marchesa. I need Marchesa back.
Yep.
And when that happens, I become the Monarch again.
Is the Monarch draw a May draw, or do I have to draw that Elvish Piper? Because I forgot that end step draw.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's...
I'll double check on that while you want to finish up. If you want to finish up your turn.
I will, yeah.
Yeah.
So I become the Monarch again.
Okay.
And I'm not going to forget about that. So, yeah, at the beginning of my end step, I'm going to go ahead and... do I want to attack with anything?
Attack with the Death Toucher. Do it.
I think that's a terrible idea.
Do it.
No, I'm going to go to my end step and draw a card.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. After that, I'm going to go ahead and just pass the turn.
Alright. Dante is looking to see if I need to draw that extra card from my previous end step before I move to my turn.
It says here the Monarch draws a card at the beginning of their end step.
Okay, then yeah, I will draw this Elvish Piper from that that end step, and I'm going to untap.
Sure.
Draw for my turn. Or you know what that is. It's an Allah's Dust.
I did not know that was what was next because you drew the Elvish Piper.
Yeah. Draw Elvish Piper for my turn, then it was Allah's Dust.
Got it.
And now we'll reveal this. It's Cultivate.
Okay. Because you need more lands.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's +4 Karn to 7, targeting you to exile a card from your hand.
I'm gonna get rid of Garna.
Okay.
You could keep it under Karn if you decide to restart the game.
Yes.
Sure. Because that could happen.
That can happen. That can happen. Let's just play a forest, trigger Lotus Cobra, make a green mana.
Any other triggers?
Yes, a Courser of Crufix trigger. Thank you, Dante, for the 3rd time.
Someday I'll remember to.
Someday I'll remember that. You just have so much Death Touch.
I do.
I think it's fine to still do this. Let's use the green floating, and so I've got 7 green now. Let's do 11 green.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast All Is Dust. So I've got 4 green left. Each player sacks all colored permanents they control.
Okay. Yeah. Let's sacrifice Queen Marchesa and the human to the Carrion Feeder. And then we're gonna let the Carrion Feeder die along with them.
Okay. And I'm gonna be sacking a huge board.
Is it sack, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it will still go to my graveyard.
Yes.
Okay, and Leaden Myrrh is an artifact, so that'll be fine.
You technically sacrifice Dark Steel Mutation, and I sacrifice. Does that make it colorless?
Artifact creature. Yeah, it would be an artifact creature.
Oh wow. Okay. So does that mean I don't sacrifice Selvala? Because of all the dust?
Well, yes, you'd sacrifice the. You would sacrifice because it's a colored permanent. I think you'd sacrifice Darksteel Mutation, and you would get to keep Selvala.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's how it works. But just to be clear, we have some judges off to the side.
Yeah, we'll double check that. Sean.
As of right now, I think you keep Selvala.
So do I.
It's still green.
It's still green?
Oh.
Okay.
Never mind.
It doesn't stay colorless artifact.
Sean knows his stuff. We like Sean. Selvala is gone.
Just loses card types.
Okay. And then I've got the 4 floating. I'm going to cast an Elvish Piper.
Okay.
And go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and untap Orzhov Basiliska. These lands still stay tapped from
Foreign Clicks.
Foreign Clicks. So I'm going to untap there. Let's go ahead and draw. That's nice, I guess. Let's play a swamp. Yeah, let's go ahead and pay 1 into 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to play an Imperial Recruiter. When there's a battlefield, search my library for a creature with power 2 or less. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library.
Yep.
This card used to be worth a lot more money.
And while Craig is looking in his library, if you guys haven't taken just a quick moment to like the video, it really helps us out. And if you're interested in knowing how you could win a Master Set pack out of this video, take a look in the description below. We give something away if the video, any video we shoot, gets 50 likes. And keep your eyes out. Make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on because we hit 100 subscribers. So I will be shooting a giveaway video where we give away something very special. So let's get back into this and see if Craig has made a decision.
I have. I'm going to get Iara, first of Locked-Wain.
Yes.
Because it is a creature with power 2 or less, not converted mana cost, so that's nice.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 and have 1 white floating that I will not use. And I'm going to play Iara, and I'm going to gain a life, and you're going to lose a life.
Okay, 42.
I am going to... let's see, I have that extra mana floating with Leaden Myrrh. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and swing at Karn for 1.
Swing at Karn for 1. I'm going to block with Elvish Piper.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, it's fine. Yeah, after that, I'm going to go ahead and pass turn.
Okay.
Currently the Monarch.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I am currently the Monarch, so I'm going to draw a card then. That's right, even when Marchesa goes away, the Monarch is still in play.
Yep.
Did not mean for that to rhyme. Go ahead and draw. Here we go. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to draw for my turn. We will play this forest, tap for 5 and cast Selvala again.
Sure.
We'll tap 3 and cast a Cultivate. Forest onto the battlefield tapped and a forest in my hand. And let's plus Karn to 11, targeting you to exile a card from your hand.
Slaughter the Strong.
Okay.
It would have been very nice when your board was much bigger, but
Yep.
I don't really think I need that right now.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Let's go ahead and untap. It feels nice to be able to untap all my stuff again.
Yeah.
And draw. Okay. Pay 1 to that for 1, 2, and 3. Let's play a Midnight Reaper. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to you and you draw a card.
Yep. Trigger Yara.
Yes, so you will lose a life and I will gain a life.
Yep.
Go up to 26.
41.
Number a non-token creature. Sure. Let's tap Iara and sacrifice the Midnight Reaper because
Yes.
I want to draw a card
Okay.
and lose a life. Cool. gonna go ahead and play 2. I'm gonna play a Bloodghast. I'm gonna gain that life right back, and you're gonna lose a life.
Yep. Back down to 40.
Yep. I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna go ahead and play an Archangel Avacyn. It gives my 1/1 indestructible until end of turn. Yeah, I didn't need Selvala to die yet. Whenever a non-angel creature you control dies, transform Archangel Avacyn at the beginning of the next upkeep. Bloodghast does not have haste because you do not have 10 or less life.
Not even close.
So that's a little unfortunate. Yeah, after that though, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay.
May I ask who the Monarch is?
Oh, me again.
Yep.
I don't know how many Monarch triggers we've missed this game, but
I think we're up to 4?
something like that.
I think we're
More than enough.
I'm gonna draw for turn.
Sure.
And Archangel Avacyn says when Avacyn enters the battlefield, creatures you control get indestructible. Not relevant. Whenever a non-angel creature you control dies, transform it. Something tells me the transform form of that sucks, so I'm going to exile it with Karn.
I was hoping you would.
Let's do 5 mana and cast the worst shamanic revelation anyone has ever cast in their life.
Okay.
I would like to 5 mana draw a card.
That seems really good for green.
Yeah.
So good.
Draw. That was a decent draw, to say the least. Let's do 6 mana Primordial Hydra for 4 counters.
Yeah, 5 mana and 1 draw actually worked out pretty well.
And then trigger Selvala.
Sure.
I'm going to draw a card
Yep.
because that's the biggest power.
Yes, it is.
And then I'll pass the turn.
All right. Luckily, I'm still the Monarch
Yes.
for now.
Unfortunate.
Draw. Okay, well, that's something. I'm gonna pay 1 into 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go ahead and play a Vindictive Vampire. Whenever another creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, you gain the life. A black creature into the battlefield, it'll gain a life, you'll lose a life.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and play black and white, and I'm also going to play a Combat Celebrant.
You have all of the drain effects in the world.
Do right now. Whenever Cruel Celebrant or another creature of Planeswalker control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life.
Mhm.
Let's. Oh yeah, another life loss, another life gain, because it is still black and white. You're right. I don't think I want to swing in with Karn. I think I want card advantage, so I'm gonna sacrifice Bloodghast.
Yep.
To draw a card.
Yep.
That's nice.
Trigger.
Trigger. You lose 2 life, and I gain 2 life.
Yep.
Let's go ahead. Wish I had more of a certain color, but that's fine. I'm gonna play 3, and I'm gonna play an Ashnod's Altar.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. I am going to move to combat.
Yep.
I'm going to move out of combat. My turn.
Okay. Monarch trigger.
Monarch trigger, yep. So draw a card. Oh, there's the color I needed. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. On tap. Upkeep. Double the number of counters on Primordial Hydra. Let's change this to a D20.
That's gross.
Draw for turn. Let's play this forest.
Sure.
I would like to have you exile a card from your hand.
This plains.
Alright. Let's pay 2 green mana and cast a Great Henge. Because I've got an 8 power creature.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Then let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana to cast a Zendikar Resurgent.
Okay. Nothing to go with them though.
Yeah, nothing to go with those draw engines, but eventually.
Draw engines nonetheless. Okay.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Let's go ahead and untap. Surprised you didn't want the Monarch. Let's draw. Interesting. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Let's play black, red, black. Let's play a Mayhem Devil. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, deals 1 damage to any target. Let's go ahead. Trigger, it is black, you are correct.
Yep.
So you lose life. What do I want to sacrifice? Thank you. Let's see. So many decisions to make here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I can tap a bunch of that. I'm trying to make the most optimal play here.
Yeah,
I don't believe that.
Yeah, your board state is confusing, Craig. You sack one thing and you have 8,000 things to.
I did think I had more red, but I do not have more red, so I can't cast Queen Marchesa.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
I'm not. I'm gonna tap Iara.
Yes.
I'm going to sacrifice. Yeah, let's just do Mayhem Devil. And whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, deals 1 damage to any target. So I'm going to deal 1 damage to you.
And then
it's also
Yep.
gain. So I'm going to gain 2 life. You're going to take 3.
Yep, I go to 32.
Okay, and through that I will draw a card. Oh, that's nice. I pay 1 into 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
Yes, I did that right. I'm going to play a Chromatic Lantern.
All right.
I am going to pay. I'm going to sacrifice. In this order, I'm going to sacrifice Iara, Imperial Recruiter, then Vindictive Vampire, then Cruel Celebrant.
Here, let's do it one at a time because you've got all the triggers in the world.
Let's do this the smart way too. So I'm going to sacrifice Imperial Recruiter and Iara.
Okay, so here, sacrifice Imperial Recruiter. I lose a life. I lose 2 life. You gain 2 life.
Yes.
I go to 30.
A lot of triggers here.
Yep.
Okay, and after that,
So Imperial Recruiter's gone.
yes.
You've got 2 colorless mana in your mana pool.
Yep. And now Iara.
Okay.
So 17. Yeah, let's get a dice for this mana.
Yeah.
So
You're
we're
at 4?
at 4 colorless.
Okay.
Yep.
So that 4 colorless is going to go into Marchesa. Do I need any more? Let's see. So I cast her, so that would be 4 command attacks. I would need 1 more mana, and
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got enough because
Yes.
you have the lantern, so that taps for all the red in the world.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Yes. So for Marchesa to come back.
And then colorless is gone.
Yes. And now I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice Queen Marchesa
Okay.
to gain 2 more life, and you'll lose 2 more.
Yep. And you
I'm
have
gonna actually put, so sorry. Let's get the dice back.
You have 2 more colorless.
It's 2 more colors, so I'm gonna put Queen Marchesa in the graveyard.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna sacrifice Vindictive Vampire.
Yep.
You're gonna lose 2 more life.
Does it trigger itself?
Whenever another creature. Let's do Cruel Celebrant first then, because that's when Cruel Celebrant or another creature.
Okay, so I'll lose 2 life.
Yes, and I'll gain 2 life, and going up to 41. And now let's sacrifice just Vindictive Vampire to get up to 4 mana.
No triggers.
And no triggers. So I'm going to use that 4 colorless mana in white and have 1 left over floating.
Yep.
We'll play Faith Renewal. Return to the battlefield all permanent cards in a graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn. So let me stack all this right. They all come in at the same time, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Blood Gas is a no, but Mayhem Devil is a yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing in there, I believe, is from this turn. No.
No.
So
I got all that.
you have 5 Ayara triggers on the stack.
So 1, hurt yourself. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. I go to 19.
So I will go to the 46 mark.
Yep.
Imperial Recruiter trigger.
Yep.
I'm going to go find a creature with power 2 or less. I think I'm going to look for a colorless creature so I can just play it because I don't have any more colored mana to use.
Yep.
I just need.
Sorry if we lost you guys for a second. Imperial Recruiter came in and Craig chose to get Mirror Retriever, and I think that's where we left off. So we'll just keep going from there.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and use Ashnod's Altar again, and I'm going to sacrifice Imperial Recruiter first for 2 mana.
Trigger.
Trigger, yes.
All of you.
So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 3 going to you. I will gain 2 life.
Yep, I'm at 16.
Okay. And that 2 mana is going to go towards Mirror Retriever.
Okay.
When it dies, return another target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. I have a 2 CMC one, so I'm gonna get Let in Myr back.
When it dies.
Oh, right, when it dies. So
You'll sacrifice.
let's sacrifice it, going up to 4.
Trigger.
So trigger. Only 2 triggers actually, because this is for black creatures.
No,
oh yeah,
When
that's right.
The stuff when it dies.
Yes, so that's correct.
I'll go to 13.
And I'm not gonna keep track of the life at this point, because what I'm gonna do is when Mirror Retriever dies, I'm gonna get Let in Myr back
Yep.
and cast it, and then I'm gonna sacrifice Let in Myr for. No, actually, I guess that's only one thing. So
Yeah.
I am going to gain my
Yeah.
2 life. I thought I had something way more there.
Not a loop.
Not quite a loop. Okay, so I am going to I'm down to 2 mana. I'm going to sacrifice Let in Myr. Go back up to 4 mana.
Trigger.
Yes.
I go to 10.
Yes. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice Iara.
Okay. Trigger.
Yep.
I go to 7.
So let's go up to 16. And then after that, I'm going to sacrifice Queen Marchesa.
Go to 4.
Yep. Going up to 19. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice Mayhem Devil. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent. Yes.
I need to make sure I'm sequencing this to where I'm not sure if I can. Is this a permanent, including itself?
Yes.
Okay, so that will happen. So I will go to 1.
Okay. And I will go up to whatchamacallit? I will go up to 461.
Yep.
I need another dice.
This is quite the turn, Craig. This is very impressive.
Yes. So this was Mayhem Devil, Iara. I am at 8 colorless mana.
Yep.
I'm not going to use any of it, but you know.
Yeah.
All right, now let's do Cruel Celebrant.
All right, so in response to those triggers, I'm going to tap and gain 2 life, and then I'm going to lose 2 life. So I'm at 1 life.
Okay. Then I think I'm just going to leave
Vindictive Vampire.
Vindictive Vampire there, because he does not, whenever another creature, yeah. So he does not trigger himself. I almost had it.
That was close. You gained like 30-something life, I think.
Could you have sacked here instead of here first?
No, it was
Yeah, you could have sacked, and then when that was on the stack, you could have sacked her, and she triggers herself. So you would have had him down, but like you said, I think that's how it goes. She triggers herself.
Well, yeah, that's what I did. That's why I did Cruel Celebrant first.
Let's figure out if I do die, and I'll be dead. So he sacked this.
Yeah,
and this is a ping for 2. So he could have sacked this, which is only a ping for 1.
Right.
So it's a ping for 3 either way.
Yeah, and no matter what, it would have been.
No matter which way.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you are correct.
Cool. Down to 1.
When we watch the video, if the comments see a different way, definitely let us know.
Yeah. I thought I saw a different way, but
I was pretty sure. I mean, I don't.
Well,
I
we'll
didn't
see.
miss anything. I felt pretty good about how that went.
Yeah, life totals are a little scary.
Great hinge though, man. I didn't think that would save your life like that. I'm gonna let the mana empty from my pool. I'm gonna go to man step. I'm still the monarch. I'm gonna draw a card.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, untap. Double the counters on Primordial Hydra. It's a 16/16 trampler now.
Yep.
Now we will draw a card per turn. If this is a creature, we're doing a lot this turn. Who knows what it is?
I'm hoping it's a land.
Let's. It's hard to figure out because I'm at 1 life. It's really hard to figure out if I'm supposed to plus or minus Karn.
You don't know what's in my hand either, from the monarch trigger.
Exactly. So I'm thinking, for the people at home, I'm thinking of myself being at 3 life because of the Great Henge. I'm not thinking about 1 life. and it's another creature, so he would like have to sack Marchesa if I were to get rid of his hand.
Which reminds me.
And Marchesa costs a bunch.
She would cost 6 more. She costs 10 mana.
Yeah.
I mean, I have it, but you know.
Yeah, but 10 is ridiculous. Yeah, I think it's smartest for me to +4 Karn and have you exile that last card in your hand.
It's a mountain.
All right. I was safe anyways, but I'm glad that I know for sure I'm safe now because I can attack with a huge creature now. Okay.
I don't like that.
What I'm going to do before attacking is look at my graveyard really quick. Okay. Let's tap 3 mana, or I have a Syndicar Resurgent. Let's tap for 2.
Yes, it's not much.
And play Nissa's Pilgrimage. Search my library for 2 basic forest cards, reveal them, and put one onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest in my hand. But I have Spell Mastery because I've got Shamanic Revelation and Cultivate in my graveyard. If there are 2 more instant and sorcery cards in my graveyard, search my library for up to 3 basics instead of 2.
There's
So
going to be a point where you can't find any more.
yeah, I think I'm getting there. But hey, deck thinning.
Very true.
Deck thinning, am I right? So I've got 1 on the battlefield tapped and 2 forests into my hand. Let's move to combat and hit you for 16.
Ow. There goes a lot of the life that I just gained. So I was
you're
at
50,
61. So I'm at 55 now. No. 45.
Yes.
There we go. I'm fine with that. I was at like 20 before.
Yeah. Let's just play a forest for my turn.
Okay.
Because why not? And go ahead. If I had drawn a creature, I would have popped off with card draw.
You know the very funny thing that you forgot?
Oh, Monarch trigger. I become the Monarch from dealing combat damage.
Yes, you do.
Let's remember that before we go to your turn
Yes.
and have a whole turn play out. I'm going to draw a card. Okay, continue. We did it.
Draw. What did I draw? Nomad Outpass.
Yes.
But you see what you forget, so you left 1 creature open, and Queen Marchesa has haste.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Bring back Marchesa, and I become the Monarch again.
Yes.
You have 1 creature to block, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to swing at you with a 3/3 and a 2/3.
I'll block Marchesa.
Okay.
So then.
So you would take.
And then I'm gonna gain 2 life and go to 3. and I'll take 2, go to 1.
Yes.
Yep.
And now I will sacrifice.
This is not looking good. Okay.
I'm going to sacrifice Queen Marchesa,
Wow.
and you're going to take 1, and I'm going to gain 1.
Yep.
Is there any way to stop it, or is that it?
No, that's it.
All right, guys. Well, that was a great game to get on video. If you'd enjoyed it as much as I did, please leave a like. And like I said, turn on the notifications because we'll be uploading a video where we give something very special away to the 100 people who subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you next time.